Welcome again to morning coffee. You know, I said the other day I put cocoa in this, and I don't put that cocoa that's got sugar and all that other stuff in it. I just put Hershey's cocoa, big old container of it. It's, I think, 100% cacao. Well, anyway, welcome to morning coffee. You might hear my dogs out here occasionally. They are barking at some new little foxes that are next door. These foxes have been running around and playing, and their mom and dad have been running across our backyard. They try to go get them some food. This is the feeding time of year. The other day I posted something with geese and saying, the instruction begins, and it begins with foxes and all sorts of other animals too. Here in Hamilton County, out by the reservoir, Lake McLeansboro today. Well, you know what? I thank the Lord for this beautiful day. It is all because of Him. Now, this is the day after Mother's Day, and I just want to talk briefly about memories that I have as a kid coming here in 1958. You know what? There were an awful lot of gas stations, and you know, they called them service stations back then. Full service, some of them, and you didn't pump your own gas. They pumped the gas for you. They also washed your windshield, and sometimes they would check, several places would check your oil and put in oil if you needed it. But full service gas stations. Well, how many do you remember? I remember, I was thinking last night before I went to bed, I was picturing myself starting out east of town about Flanagan Tire, where they had a gas station, and I pictured myself driving through town slowly, looking to the left and looking to the right and remembering the gas stations, going through the stop signs and then going up around the square, out towards where McDonald's is, then back up to the square, out towards where you go to Mount Vernon. And I counted at least 15 former gas stations, service stations, 15. And I bet the county had between 20 and 25. Think about that. That'll give you something to think about today and have memories on these gas stations. Now, another memory that I forgot to tell about yesterday about my mom, it being Mother's Day. Every night before we went to bed, she stood there at our doors of our bedrooms, and we said the Lord's Prayer. And here's another prayer that we said. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. Thy love stay with me through the night until the morning brings the light. Amen. And that's just one version of that one. I imagine several of you have another. I've heard of at least 2 other versions of that prayer. Well, I hope you have a great Monday morning. The sunshine is coming in. You can see it through this rooster window back here that the kids got Kathy, I believe, one of her birthdays or one of her Mother's Days. Oh, and here is a shirt they got her yesterday. And read what that says. Well, believe me, she has rules, but that's what they got her because they love her to death, I tell you what. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.